I love old 8-bit games! Yeah, we do too. This game isn't old.
Or 8-bit, moron.
Hey, look at the boner over here. You said boner. I'd probably feel better about that if they hadn't been such pussies. What the fuck? Love the color palette in here. Hot, 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 hot! Stabby, stabby! That's right! Use the quads! Oh, Poppy! Peter! Hey, I was just running around my game, and all of a sudden I noticed that, some shit was fucked up. What's up with that?
I warned you about the budget, Deadpool. You literally blew all the money.
Budget? What the hell, man?
Yes, you do realize that all games have budgets.
Peter, sweetheart, Bubula, let me remind you that my website got 15 million hits the weekend we announced. 1 million one? 1 million two? Cough it up. Arclight?
Go! I'll hold him off!
Wait, what? Who? D-list villains!
What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to bring you my full review of the video game called Deadpool. Now, this Deadpool game was released some time ago, and I've been playing it for quite some bit, with the campaign, going through the pieces, earning some trophies here and there. So I got the guts. I got to know the game. I played it and I completed it. I completed the campaign. So I was like, all right, it's time for a full review. And I kind of lagged it in a way to bring this full review. But nonetheless, I had some free time. I finally got all the notes that I needed to make the review. And so let's get down with it. So now I'm gonna tell you about the story. Now the story is about Deadpool finally gets his own video game, and he's set to save the world. And at the beginning, they gave him I guess not the freedom. Well, he thinks he gets the freedom of writing the script, so he writes his own script, and he wants it to go his own way. But things don't turn out that way. Like the way he wrote it in the script, so he has to follow the script that the developers wrote and everything like that. So he kind of hates like that. And he's out to save the world. He figured out who's behind what, and basically it's Sinister. So then he has to go and basically save the world, or the mutant world from his. And from there he has to save certain mutants like Rogue, Wolverine. Oh, not really Wolverine in this case, but basically all the mutants, because Sinister has his own malicious plan of some other stuff. And you basically travel, and you basically Deadpool finds his own way to make things entertaining, and it's just pretty funny. The whole story is it's a lot of fun. If you know the Deadpool character, you're gonna laugh in this game. So now that's a little bit about the story without spoiling it a lot. I'm talking about the graphics. The graphics were good in this game. I can't really complain. They weren't over the top, like whoa, amazing quality graphics, and they weren't also bad, like oh man, like is this PS2? No, but of course with the Unreal Engine, the graphics in this game were also pretty good. It was all pretty good. The characters look pretty well sharp. Deadpool looks amazing. The female characters look good as well. The environment looks good. Overall, like the enemy characters, they all look good. They all look good, sharp. So overall, the graphics were good. So now the whole sound quality is it's actually the soundtrack's good. You know, the whole music, how Deadpool sometimes they're like, hey, let's put this music or something like that. You know, so the soundtrack will good. But the main thing about the sound is the voice actor behind Deadpool. Now, for those who don't know, it's the voice actor who, you know, voices Deadpool, you know, whether it's in movies or in video games, you know, stuff like that, is Nolan North. Nolan North does a absolutely great job on voicing Deadpool. It's just absolutely funny how he just changes his voice, and then how the way he brings out the character of Deadpool alive, and it's just pretty damn good. And it's just hilarious how he just changes his voice, you know, in a higher pitch. It's regular, how he, you know, basically acts, and it's just pretty damn good how he does it. Now moving on towards the next section of the review is how easy the controls. The controls in this game are pretty simple, you know. They're basically like if you played any what do you call it? Yeah, third person, kind of like RPG. Not really RPGs. Like third person shooter in a way. L wants to aim, and then R wants to fire. And squares to do some light attacks, and triangles to do some heavy attacks and stuff like that. And it's pretty easy. X is to jump, R2 to throw this and that. So the controls are going to be very simple. And to change weapons, it's just all you got to do is, you know, press any of the directional buttons. Whether you want, you know, another blade or another type of stun grenade or not smoke grenade, stun grenade, and stuff like that. So they made the controls very easy. So within minutes, you easily, you know, understand how these things work. So it's kind of like what's that? There you go, Batman, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. It feels very similar towards that. So that's why it you know, it kind of feels when you're playing the Deadpool game. Also, it also kind of feels, it's kind of like how the Transformers Fall of Cybertron is, because they're the same developers who made the Deadpool game, you know, High Moon Studios. They're the ones that made the Transformers games, and it feels very similar. And the Transformers games was actually pretty damn good. I really enjoyed that game. So this game feels very similar towards the Transformers games. Now, moving on towards the next section is what I like about this game. What I like about this game was from, you know, one of the things is the voiceover from Nolan North, man. It's Nolan North, man. Do I need to say more? And especially with Deadpool. Anyways, from that, and also the good graphics are great, however you want to see it. And not only that, the only thing I do like is this game is extremely funny. If you know the Deadpool character, if you read some of these comics, you know how he acts, you know how he behaves, you know that he loves chimichangas, you know he does the, you know, certain moves from Ryu, you know, from Street Fighter, like that. It's just funny. Now the thing is, this game really captures Deadpool's personality personalities. Yeah, and it's just pretty funny. And, throughout the whole game, I was laughing. Even when fighting the enemies, he just makes fun of them and this and that. It's just, you know, pretty hilarious. And that's what I really like about this game. Now, also that I like they have the upgrading system. It's just really simple. It's just all you do is just it's like a store. You just purchase these upgrades for your weapons, for your body, for your, you know, guns and everything like that. And that's how it pretty much is. And they also put like a nice little, like, you know, grocery store tune in it when you're shopping right there. And it's a nice little touch that I really like. Not only that, what this game makes you do is they make you basically waste time. For example, when you crash land onto Magneto's, you know, safe haven for mutants, you know, and you basically have to wake up Wolverine. And what he does is he slaps him. So the number of times you slap him is up to you, and every time you slap him, he says something about what he's doing. And sometimes he doesn't get why he keeps slapping him, because the player keeps pressing the button. And it's just freaking funny because Deadpool's known for breaking the fourth wall, also known as talking to the reader or the player. Like he knows you're playing his game, and he could talk to you. And same thing with the comics. And that is really what's really funny. It's just hilarious. He knows you're watching him. He knows you're controlling him, you're playing him. And when he dies, he gets mad. The more times you die, he gets really mad. He's like, don't do it again. He's like, oh, come on. He gets really pissed off when he keeps dying, I guess. He doesn't really die, boy. Well, I guess in the game he dies, even though he really can't die. But it's pretty funny. It's just over the top, pretty funny. Anyways, now moving on. Of course, I do like some things about this game, and I, kind of do dislike some of these things from this game. From what I don't like is whenever I'm playing, I came across this a few times in the game. It saves, there's certain checkpoints it saves. So I'm like, okay. For example, I was doing something with death, and I saved it, and it automatically saved. I turned it off, and my saving checkpoint reset towards the beginning, even though I completed it. I was like, what? And at certain parts of the game, the checkpoints didn't register in a way, and it kind of threw me all the way back towards like halfway in the beginning or something like that. And it really ticked me off. I was like, oh God, I have to do this all over again. This is like kind of like a hassle or something. I don't know if any of you guys experienced that, but I experienced it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and it really ticked me off. I was like, kind of like that. Another thing is that there's no proper cover system. You have guns, you're shooting, people are shooting you back. There's no really way to cover. Sure, you could go cover behind the wall, but it's not really like you could fire from the wall. It's kind of like Uncharted, like Uncharted, some other games. They have a cover system, and basically your head is popping out of from your covering, and they can still shoot you and kill you. That really ticked me off. I was like, oh man, it pissed me off already like that. It's not really, if they incorporated a proper cover system, you could fire, you could defend yourself. Well, you're really hard defending, but more defending because your head is basically popping out instead of get to cover, stuff like that. And it's just like I'm low. I'm trying to regenerate health here, but then this freaking clone kills me because he got lucky and he got me in a headshot. I was like, oh man, stuff like that. Another thing I kind of dislike about this game was the loading times in the middle of the map. So you're walking on, you're basically playing like playing Deadpool and everything, and you're about to go to the next section of the area, and you're loading. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? It was not like a long load. It's just like a few seconds load. It's like, well, that's weird. Shouldn't the whole area be loaded when in the beginning the whole area is being loaded? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a little annoying. It's like a small thing annoying, but it's annoying that there's small loading there. I don't get it. Like, shouldn't the whole level be loaded up instead of loading up halfway through it or something like that? And it's kind of like a small annoying thing that I found. Now, one of the biggest dislikes about this game that I found was the boss fight. The final end boss fight was pretty disappointing in my opinion. I was expecting more, but it wasn't really my cup of tea how it was handled. I mean, it was pretty funny, but I was expecting more of a kind of like a badass boss fight. It's still like what the hell? It's like, oh, honestly, when the game ended, I was like, wait, that's it? No better, bigger boss fight? I was like, oh. I mean, the ending was still cool and funny, but the boss fight was pretty disappointing, and it's just not really my it didn't really satisfy me. You have these ultimate boss fights, like, whoa, the ultimate boss fight. Sometimes you die a bunch of times, you have to come up with the strategy in this one, but this one, it wasn't really like that. It was just like, oh, that was the boss fight? Oh, Wow. Well, that sucked. You know, and stuff like that. You know, but overall, that's how it was. Now, let me just put some final thoughts into this game. I'll tell you where you're gonna be playing it multiple times and over. If you're like a trophy hunter, of course you're gonna be playing it multiple times, trying to get all those trophies. And well, if you're like kind of like me, you play once, you really enjoy it a lot. You play it, you know, a number of times, and then you kind of leave it alone. And maybe you get bored sometime in the future. You're like, yeah, why now? Let's play some again. In a difficult level, like stuff like that. Anyway, so replay is gonna be like moderate, you know, moderately low around that area. And for my ratings, I give it, you know, 2 thumbs up. It's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. If you know the Deadpool character, you're gonna laugh your ass off. And in this game, it's pretty funny. Even the small segments that waste your time for no reason, they're pretty funny. Especially in the beginning of the game, it's pretty funny. So what I give this is 2 thumbs up and an 8 out of 10 from this game. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good game. Should you wait to buy it? Maybe wait until it gets a lower price, then purchase it or rent it or whatever your case. You know what, whichever's fine with you. But still, High Moon Studios, Nolan North, and all the voice actors and actresses and everything like that really did a great job with this game. And sometimes not always like. Sometimes the X-Men games or like Wolverine games, sometimes they don't come out as good. But this time, for the Deadpool game, they really captured the character. They really, you know, it was just funny overall, and it's just a blast playing. It was a blast playing this game overall. It was pretty funny and everything like that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and don't forget to check out my other reviews that are on the channel. And that's gonna be it. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I've got you right where I want you. Helping my stomach.
What the? Oh yeah.
Shh. Yes, Sinister. All my satellites are in place, ready for your broadcasts.
Excellent. You are no longer any use to me, filthy human.
Shit, there goes our contract money.
Wait. Is that how the script goes? Time to have a little chat with Sinister. Hey there, Captain Douche. You know, I don't appreciate killing my target before I could. Now I need to collect from your sorry ass.
Should I be impressed?
What the hell? Why is this happening?
Come, Blockbuster. Genosha awaits.
Psylocke? Domino? Boner? Engaged? What are you ex-babes doing here?
We'd probably know if we'd read the original script.
Deadpool, you need to listen to me. Mr. Sinister has taken over Chance
Hard
White's
to
satellite.
believe we used to date her.
Why'd you dump her? She's hot.
Not as hot as Psylocke, though.
Were you even paying attention?
Wolverine? Rogue? Hey, you're here too?
Try reading the script.
Like the girl said, we gotta go to Genosha if we're gonna stop Mr. Sinister from...
Wait, Genosha the island? Hey, we'll have to fly there. Are we taking the Blackbird? Oh, I always wanted to fly the Blackbird.
No goddamn way.
Deadpool, quit fooling around.
Let's just kill all the X-Men.
LOL.
Deadpool, look out!
See? Montage! Works every time!
We crashed.
Yeah, but we crashed on Genosha!
It seems our flight was a little more than the X-chumps could handle.
Ooh, are they dead? Let's gently poke the furry one and find out.